Hey guys, welcome to our Fast 9 review. But first, I want to give thanks to our sponsors.
Let me show you something. These are some of the best movies that you can watch. And if you use Surfshark VPN, you can get access to all of these movies now that are on Netflix but are not available to certain countries or the US with global restrictions pulled off. Get around geo-blocking. Don't let anybody tell you the content that you can access.
These things, you are already on Netflix. You are already paying for the service. All you have to do is click the little button up top, change your region, and you get access to all of them.
Why choose Surfshark? Boom, right here.
Speaks for
What's
itself.
that say, Joe?
Unlimited.
Unlimited devices for your friends and family on your plan. What is not to love about that? And guys, we're talking about all this content because we're content creators, but it's also very important to protect your data. That's the whole point of a VPN, guys. So with our deal, it's 83% off with 3 extra months free. Works out to what?
$2.21 a month.
$2.21 for unlimited VPN, guys. Check it out. Thank you so much, and enjoy the show. Guys, check it out. Let's jump into the review. We went to see Fast 9, packed theater, right? I guess COVID's kind of, mulling over. I had
It's
people to my
done.
left,
It's
people
done.
to my right, no protocols, just everybody just all up all over the place.
Yeah,
Luckily,
it's
nobody
totally
was
done.
really coughing or anything. But, so maybe this is the film to bring people back to the theaters. This is the stupidest film I've seen since, I don't know, the last Fast and the Furious.
I have a question.
Yeah, but I was entertained the entire fucking time. I must admit, I have to admit, I was fucking entertained. It was dumb, stupid garbage. Yes, what is your question?
So, I've only ever seen Fast and the Furious 1, which if I remember
You
right...
are lying, right?
No, I've never seen any Fast and Furious
Oh
1. I
my
saw Hobbs
God.
and Shaw
Well-
with you, but I've
Okay.
never seen any
All
other
right.
Fast and the Furious movie ever.
Well, you can't do what you just did.
So, Fast and Furious 1 is about mechanics who steal VCRs and DVD players.
Yeah, something like that.
That's
I don't
what
know.
happens in Fast
It
and
was
Furious
a
1.
TV
It's been a
combo.
long time.
There's a small TV with a
Yes.
VCR combo. So
At some point, Alex,
Fast and Furious one, they-
shadowy agency, Mr. Nobody and all that, they become spies. This is
It's mechanics.
James fucking Bond with no logic. This is absolute zero logic, spy thriller, action, dumb shit where physics do not matter while they say physics matter. In this film, they're like math and physics matter because they go to fucking space, Alex.
I know.
It's Jason in space. Jason X.
they sent Ludacris to space, which, look, I'm all
and
for.
what is it? Tyrese?
Who? Why is he trying to do Kevin Hart?
I don't know. No,
That's his
he was
character,
Kevin Hart
probably.
before Kevin Hart, my friend. He was doing that shtick way before.
Okay.
Anyways, he's been doing it all throughout all of these films.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, I liked it. That's just his stick, and he does it. But it feels like he got mad, and he's like, I want a scene where I'm so badass, and I cannot die. And they're like, no, it's not written in the script. We're fine. He's like, no, I want this scene, or I'm not fucking doing this movie. And they're like, all right. And they had to write a scene in there because he has like a Rambo moment in this scene. It feels completely out of place
Multiple
because
ones.
everybody leaves him behind. And it's like they would never do that. And then all of a sudden he just shows up and he's there with it and he's doing. And then his life is put in jeopardy a second time because it was already written into the script that way. So it's like there's a moment in there. We can talk about it in the spoilers. But this film is stupid. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's over the top. It makes no fucking sense. You'll burst out laughing multiple times. But at this point, I think that's the fucking point of it.
I don't know, man. Like, for me, these movies are pretty fucking hard to rate because, like you said, you like it, but I was just like, I was laughing for, like, the wrong reasons. I was like,
What is the
This-
wrong reason? Did you
No,
laugh when Dom sees that the bridge is out and he decides to ram into a pole
And turn.
turn his wheel to lock the string onto his fucking tire? Were you laughing at that? Because you were laughing at the right reason,
No,
Joe, not the
no.
wrong reason.
I was laughing when him and his flashbacks. He's like, "Oh, this is family." The younger characters was like, "This is ridiculous. This is supposed to be a
Young
serious
Cena
moment."
is a foot shorter than young Dom,
Yeah.
and they're both like 19.
Why
It's
did
like,
they do that? Because I'm telling you, Vin Diesel's in the background. Make my muscles bigger. Make make John Cena smaller than me. You know what I mean? That's what it feels
Yeah.
like. It feels like
Yeah.
our review of Fast and the Furious, the video game. Go watch it. And Joe is very good at the family. And I was like, Joe, he said the thing. I just whispered to Joe, "We're family." At the end of the film, I was like, Joe.
Just in case you know, they remind you every 5 minutes it's about family.
There is people that cannot fucking shoot. They're literally shooting at them, and the bullets are going all to the side, and
Magnets.
you'll see dirt fly
no, it's
up.
magnets, bro.
There are magnets. There are chase sequences. 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 And there's another
We gotta
chase
have
sequence. I
cars,
think there's
it's Fast
9
and
chase
Furious.
sequences. Right. This film is stuffed with ridiculous action. Is that not? Are you not entertained, Joe? Alex, are you not entertained?
At one point, I was like, okay, like I turned off my brain. I was like, Jesus Christ, I gotta go even lower than that.
You gotta
Dumber.
go beyond brain
Beyond
dead.
Dumber.
You have to go.
Dumber?
It's like I turned
Dumber.
off my brain. I was like, this is gonna be one of these movies. It's like, no, I have to go lower.
They have to outdo themselves every fucking time, and they manage to somehow do it. And
I don't know, man.
Okay, so anyway, the fucking story of this film is Dom has a brother that we never fucking knew about in 8 goddamn films. They just introduce it for no reason.
He could have been there. You just didn't see him.
And they do a flashback, and you've got these, and the movie does between this flashback of this, and they do a reveal we could talk about in spoilers. But he's really mad at his brother, and that's why we've never fucking heard about him. But it turns out his brother's been in this game longer than he has. You just didn't know about it, okay? And his brother's helping this
Do
other.
ask questions.
His brother's helping this rich kid of a dictator to do a stupid fucking world, whatever. I don't give a fucking shit. All right? Explosions, gunfire, and a fucking Pontiac Fiero goes into fucking space and rams into a fucking satellite, and everybody survives. That's it.
Amazing
And-
CGI.
You know what was weird about the CGI? It's some of it's good, but like in scenes where they're just their faces and they're just talking to each other, I don't know why, but it looks like they're using CGI on everybody's face. I don't know if it's like fake lighting going on, lighting up the whole film. I don't know. Did y'all feel that way? That was
Well,
the way I was.
The
like,
theater was having some issues too. I don't know if you saw.
Oh,
it
yeah,
too.
the
It's
screen
like
was going
dark
on
light,
and
dark
on.
light. I was like, wait.
I was like,
what the-
great.
I was like, oh, come
They
on.
had 30 minutes. Me and Alex were like, what the fuck? 30 minutes of previews. They're like, thank you for coming to the theater. And then another preview with all these different trailers. You want to see these on the big screen, not your small little screen at home, you little fucking poor person. You piece of shit. Fuck you.
Come back to the movie theater, yeah.
It made me feel like shit for 30 minutes. And,
like,
and then
sign
they
up
couldn't
for a
even get the
membership.
fucking picture right.
No.
Spitting all over the place. This film was fucking stupid. But it was entertaining as fuck.
Again,
I felt like I got my
We're like-
money's worth, Joe. What's wrong with you? Alex, you're not saying shit. Now it's time for you all to speak. I'm done.
okay, yeah, like I was saying, like I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna expect, and I had to like really try to like turn my brain off. I was like, okay, this is just like
It's
I don't agree.
ludicrous.
It is.
Joe, is it ludicrous?
It
I love
is.
Ludacris.
But, like, I like shit movies, but this is like beyond. That's why I'm like, these are hard movies to judge because they have a
Okay,
such
what
a
about
huge
this, Joe?
following-
It's like one of your
following.
fucking Z-grade movies with the
It
biggest
felt too
budget
long.
ever.
It felt too fucking long. It was way too long. These sad scenes, I don't know, they were trying to be a spoof or what.
Yeah,
They're
you're
just
right.
so
It's become a
weird.
spoof of itself.
Yeah.
Well, let's go
And you
beyond.
have to
It's
wonder.
gotta be-
I thought of this in the theater. I was like, this is fucking Saints Row. This is Saints Row to
A
Grand
movie.
Theft
Yeah,
Auto.
I could kinda
Grand
see
Theft Auto
that.
is James Bond because we saw the trailer for James Bond, and its action is like it kind of makes sense, and he's doing death-defying stunts, but it was like somewhat based in reality and serious and professional. And then this is fucking slapping somebody across the face with a giant purple dildo.
Yes.
That's what this thing is.
Yeah,
and
and
I'm
this-
sorry, Joe. I like Saints Row.
Well, so do I. But like certain scenes, it's like every scene is over the top. It's like, oh no, she's gonna fall. Let me catch her with my car.
Yes.
A lot of people were caught with a lot of cars.
So many people, physics were caught with the sides of
Physics
cars.
doesn't
While
matter,
cars
only-
were rolling, they would catch
The
people.
physics only mattered once. He's like, oh, I gotta do these calculations. It's
No. It was
phys-
paid lip service. He says physics and math matter, while they then break physics and math the very next moment. Anyways, Alex, goddammit, I'm dying to hear from you.
It is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Now, things did explode, and I'm really glad that a lot of things exploded. Some of the fight scenes were good. Some of them were good. Some of them were awful. There's a scene where Vin Diesel fights 20 of the nastiest hitmen on Earth, and he's like pulling chains off the roof and breaking concrete with his fist, and they all fall in the water, but only he survives. And it's the dumbest thing.
He turns into fucking Hulk when he jumps down.
It is so
Vin Diesel,
bad,
man.
and it's not
I'm
bad.
telling
good.
you, Joe, he's in the writer's room. Whispering to people, he's make my muscles bigger.
Yeah.
I want to fight. Did he just beat up 3 people? I want to beat up 27. I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, so those scenes were not good, and they
were hilarious.
I didn't even find them funny because I don't know. It's serious.
I don't
because
find
I don't think they're humorous. I don't think they're funny. I don't think they're self-aware in that scene because there's a lot of times when they're
Yeah, you're
self-aware.
right. They're taking him very seriously
Yeah,
when
so
he's
it's like,
beating up
what?
30 guys at
There are
once.
times if they're like practically looking at the camera going, it's science, and then they fly, and you know that they're having fun in the writers' room when those moments, and I think some of those were fine, but then there are those serious ones that are just as stupid as the other ones, where maybe Vin Diesel is going like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna have me fight 30 dudes, yeah, I'm gonna grab onto these chains, and I'm gonna rip them out of the concrete, and the concrete roof's gonna come down, and all this metal, and I break this dude's back, and then I hang this other dude, and this is all happening. And
He's
like,
stronger than Bane.
yeah, and his girlfriend's watching through a window.
She's like, no.
She's like, no.
But then somehow she manages to get out of the area
The
that
locked
she was
door.
locked in.
Well, because he ripped the concrete.
There is no logic to this film.
There is
we could
none.
talk 3 hours
Yes.
about all the wrong plot holes like we do in Star Wars. But see, here's the difference. Star Wars is taking itself seriously, and it's supposed to be serious. But I think long ago, Fast and Furious has said, fuck it. We're lazy.
How
We're
far
tired.
have
We're going to
they
recycle.
fallen?
They're going to recycle everything, Joe. But so as long as they top their recycled garbage with more recycled garbage at the extreme, then you're going to have a good time. And honestly, I had a good time because we're
That's
talking
fine,
about
yeah.
it now. And it was ridiculous. And I can share all these stories with other people that have seen it and people that haven't seen it.
It's like
I get you.
Okay,
It's a
let's
soap
go to
opera with
final
truck
verdicts,
nuts.
and we'll get into fucking spoilers because we don't want this video to be 5 hours long. Okay, so final verdicts.
Final verdicts. I'm torn between like a 3 or a 4. Because like I said,
You're crazy, Joe. A 3, a 4.
it is way too long. It is way too long. Maybe if it was shorter, they would have had more fun with it.
How long? Yeah,
Obviously,
2
you're not
hours,
going
10.
there for the acting. The acting.
it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's 2 hours 25 minutes.
That's pretty fucking long
That's
for
too.
this.
Yeah, it's too
Cut
long.
it down. You don't need
Vin
that
Diesel's
much.
in the writers' room, and you can tell. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is too long. Some of the action scenes are pretty cool, but other than that, I'm just like, okay, it's getting too ridiculous.
Okay.
But yeah,
This director did Star
to
Trek
think.
Beyond. He's going to do Space Jam. He did Fast and Furious 6, 5, which was the really good one, I think, if I got my numbers
no.
right. No, Fast and
Years ago.
Furious 2009 was a good one he did. He also did Tokyo Drift, which Anyways,
But they did a lot of
so
fan
you're giving
service.
it a what? A 3 or a 4?
I'm still thinking about it. I'm torn because it
Alex,
did
what
a
is
lot of
yours?
fan service with a whole bunch of characters that I really don't
Okay,
know
so yeah,
nothing
let's talk about that. There's a big thing here where we'll talk about it in spoilers. There's a subplot of a character returning that really is just forced into the fucking plot, and we're not even talking about Dom's brother, which is also forced in the plot.
A lot
But I
of
think
it is
one
forced.
works and one doesn't really work. And it's like
just-
doesn't
One's
have the
necessary
impact.
and one is
one's
not.
necessary for the movie, and one's not necessary. Exactly.
Well, there's one with Cardi B. I don't know.
And another cameo with Cardi B out of nowhere. Was she in a previous film? I've
don't
seen
know.
all of these films, and I don't remember Cardi
Was
B.
she in
So I
Hobbs
think it
and
was
Shaw?
something that happened off screen.
I don't.
Was it in
remember.
Hobbs and Shaw?
Maybe, I don't know. Do you remember Cardi B and Hobbs and Shaw?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
Because I never saw any.
I don't think so.
This
Okay,
movie.
look, I'm just gonna give it a 3.
right.
I'm
Wow,
gonna
okay.
forget about it. I'm gonna forget about it soon. So I'm not gonna. Are you gonna go watch
You
this
did
again?
not have it. I don't know, Joe. No, but I mean, I was fucking thoroughly fucking entertained.
Like
and I was laughing, and I was like, "This is stupid as fuck." But
I
I'm
don't know.
laughing,
Like I said,
and I'm
3, 4,
smiling,
but right
and I'm
now
like,
I'm
"This is
just-
so dumb." It's like superheroes with cars.
I get it. I get it. Like I said, these are pretty hard to fucking.
Okay, anyway,
rate,
go
man.
ahead.
This movie is an example of extremes. It's some of the worst writing that has ever existed in the history of movies. And some of the scenes are just awful. The dialogue is terrible. People who apparently you guys thought were dead are now alive. They found one of them by eating. It looked like a soba noodle soup in the middle of one of the largest cities in the entire
of
fucking world with the
conveniences.
most amount of people in it. And then she looks over her shoulder and she goes, "Oh, he lives there."
Yeah,
The guy that's been hiding from the
Stupid.
entire world, and they just happen to be at this noodle shop.
yeah.
And he goes, "Oh,
This
he
is
lives
the
there."
way this is the way the movie works. Yeah,
And the whole movie is just filled with stupid shit like
somebody
that.
has a flag in the window. Could be anybody that has that flag.
Yeah, there
as
were-
if there's no,
No,
Mexicans
no.
in Tokyo.
No, not at all. Not allowed. There were flashbacks to characters that I don't know. I didn't know that it was like, who are you?
I don't know.
There were.
You were so lost, Alex.
I mean, I know who the actors in who all the Tokyo Drift actors were because I'm familiar with them, so I know where they were. But then all of a sudden, like Gal Gadot's in here. I'm like, where the fuck did she come from?
It felt like footage left over from when she was in the other film because it was like literally 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Anyways.
and it was. That was half the time when the things were exploding, I was having a good time. Half the time when people getting their asses kicked, I was having a good time. But the other half, it didn't quite work for me, and all of the writing was bad. So I'm gonna give this one, a 4. It is a below average piece of film. If you're looking for something that just where everything is exploding for no reason and magnets work in a wild way, you have to watch
That's
the movie.
not
just for
how
the-
anything works.
Yeah.
If it works in this film, that is not how it works in
It
real
is
life.
wild what they do in this movie, but it's also
You are
really
laughing
stupid.
your ass off, Joe. Like you're
It's
having a
just-
great
That's
fucking
what I'm saying.
time.
Like I don't know.
Like this,
but the highest I would go is probably 4. Like I was
Okay.
saying before, 3 and 4.
Okay, this is critics. Okay, we're not fucking just going into the. Well, for these you have to go into the theater, turn your brain off, and do nothing, and just be explosions and
what we
cool
went
and
for.
action. And that's the rating you came up with when you turned your brain off. Well, what happens when you turn your brain
It's
off?
even
What's your
stupid for-
critic's brain? I don't believe you. I think you're using your critic's brain. I am going to
A
give.
3
I think
critics,
this film is
4.
above average simply for giving me so much to look at.
There was,
so much
yes.
action, so many creative ideas that like a fucking 17-year-old
They're
or a
creative because they're
13-year-old
so
would
stupid.
come up with, and then somebody would say it doesn't work that way, and he says you're fired, and then he gets to do
It's
what
a
he
kid
wants.
playing with cars.
Yes.
That's basically what it
And I
was.
fucking play with cars
Vin
when I was a
Diesel.
kid, and I don't give a fuck
Vin Diesel
anymore. I
playing with
don't give a
cars.
shit anymore. The film is called F9. It's not even. It doesn't even have a name. It's just F9. You hit F9 on your keyboard. What happens when you hit F9? I don't know what it does. It shuts everything off,
do
right?
it.
It shuts your brain off. All right. So my brain was shut off. So I'm going to say it's above average, but there were moments where I was like, this is so stupid. It's now like not fun. It's like asinine.
yeah.
But then it'll quickly go back to, you know, being fun again. So 6 out of 10. The highest I can give it for above average. 6 out of 10. If you're a casual moviegoer and you don't care about critiquing anything and you turn your brain completely fucking off, maybe you can give it
Remember to
higher,
breathe.
but I don't think. Remember to breathe. Don't swallow your tongue while you watch this film.
2 hours and 25
But it
minutes.
is dumb. The subplots didn't really work for me.
No.
I didn't really believe that he had a brother this whole fucking time. I didn't really believe that character
flashbacks
came
were
back.
terrible.
So that's why you're dropping, you know, multiple points here. But all the action scenes, which is literally nonstop, stuff flipping, stuff shooting, people, and they even make jokes like, "How are we still alive? Like, I'm invincible."
Not one
But they don't
scratch.
fucking address it.
don't.
Anyways, I mean, they do address it without addressing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it, guys. That's our review of Fast and Furious. It is both a terrible and fun
Yeah.
film at the same time. Do I recommend you go and see it in theaters? Yes. I actually recommend you see it in theaters. What about you two? This one I think you go to. Like The Conjuring, Devil Made Me Do It was
No.
so fucking bad. And then the
Yes.
other film that we went to see in theaters, I forgot what it was. I don't know. It's supposed to be like, this will bring people back. Quiet Place 2, right? That's
Oh.
one. I didn't like it as much as, you know, other people liked it, but I was like, I can watch that at home. Fast and Furious 9, this needs to be big.
I would
big
say
screen.
if you're gonna go watch this, go like early show and get a cheap, get them discounts.
Yeah.
Drink a handle of the vodka in the parking lot. It'll
Get
make
some
sense.
alcohol.
Sorry for going long there, but now let's. This thing's been going for fucking 20 years, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's talk spoilers in the spoiler section if you want to stick with us. If not, thank you to our sponsor, Surfshark, and thank you to you guys for watching the video. Let's do spoilers.